So, here we go again. The wind is at my back, the sun is at my back. We're just rolling along here. Time, 12:26. Another telegraph pole. Again, kind of in clumps. You see them. There's one up there. Again, sometimes a bit of a head scratcher as to why some were left in some spots and then others were cut down. Not really a lot of rhyme or reason to it. You can see the pole. Obviously some were in the swamp, and I guess they couldn't be bothered to cut the ones down in the swamps, but some of the other spots, it's like just random. Definitely feel like I'm coasting. There's another pole in there. The heat here, the camera and the batteries are just smoking hot. I little ways back there I did a battery change, pulled the battery out, and it's just smoking hot. It's a little bit better when it's cooler outside. It's not 25 degrees or whatever the heck it is out here. I don't have any cell coverage, or do I? This says 23 and windy. The cell coverage is very spotty in here. It just like comes and goes, right? You get a couple bar or two and that's about it every once in a while. We're way off the we're way outside the grid. Usually the cell phone towers are close to the highway, and we're like, you know, Graham anyway is about 25 kilometers north of the highway, so got some more telegraph poles here. Yeah, there's one. There's one there. You can see all the needles coming down from some of the trees. Looks like it's snowing. Yeah, there's a telegraph pole in there. All right, maybe let's, unless we see some more poles here, zip you ahead a bit. Spruce grouse. So this is a spruce grouse. There's two types of grouse. There's a ruffled grouse and there's a spruce grouse. This is the spruce. This is the darker colored one. It has darker colored flesh. And this is the area that it likes to inhabit, the area around the spruce trees and stuff, and it eats that, and then it gets unfortunately has a very piney taste to the meat. I know when well, I still hunt occasionally, usually if the boys want to go. When we'd get a spruce, my mom would soak them in baking powder, and that would help pull out the piney taste out of the meat. And that's what they do. They don't run away the same way as the ruffled grouse do. They tend to pop up in the trees and just sort of sit there trying to blend in. So another telegraph pole. I think we're getting into a section here with a bunch of poles. And I am correct. Again, I only saw one pole today with any signage on it. It's coming up in a bit. You can see another one here. One thing I've never come across on some of these poles is date nails. You know, sometimes the poles have date nails and you can see when they were put in. I'm guessing, if I had to guess, I know the poles on the other abandoned line in the area, the Kinghorn, were like late 50s poles. I'm guessing these were probably put in the same time. They look weathered. They look like they've been there for a while. There's a bunch more up ahead here. Some of them are clearly broken. We're definitely going downhill here. It is a lot easier to pedal. Interesting thing about these poles, the ones up here, they seem like they're very far off the grade. We should pull up here and pause momentarily, check the battery, and then we can resume our journey. All right, let's hold it up here. All right, here we go again. So we do have, oh, there's another telegraph pole there. We do have a point of interest coming up here momentarily. Little creek here. Now, question is that I don't really see anything that would indicate where this spot is. So, again, I don't have my notes. We will do the voiceover shortly, but somewhere here in this little stretch here, there was a logging spur belonging to the Tom Falls Lumber Company. So there's the telegraph pole, and there was a mark there, and that was to kind of remind me of the spot. The grade doesn't look any wider here. I don't see anything off to the side. The only thing, there's something a little bit up here. right? Because it's kind of steep on both sides here. Doesn't look like anything that could be a spur. The only thing is right up here, where this spot is here. Okay, so what I'll do is I will pause here again like we've been doing, and I will give you the information and then show you the timetables.
At milepost 68.8 or 97.6 on the original line, there was a spur belonging to the Tom Falls Company from 1931 to 1949. It was a 7, 14, 13, 20, and 27 car spur connected at the east end. And then from 1946 to 1949, there was a flag stop located here as well. All right, so we'll resume our journey momentarily.